stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Commissioner McConnell.
Here.
Commissioner Baldwin.
Here.
Commissioner Heidemann. I know I saw him.
Howard, you got your mute button on.
Commissioner Dunn.
Here.
Commissioner Rushing.
Here.
Commissioner Graytop.
Here.
Chairman Bone.
Here. Item 3A, addition to the agenda.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I move to add item 10. We're going to make 11N, and it's first responder hazardous pay premiums program application.
Support by McConnell.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Approval of the agenda. So moved, done.
Support McConnell.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Item 5, minutes previous meetings, A and B.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I move to approve and file the minutes of 6/8 Commission meeting, 7/2/20 standing committee meeting.
Support McConnell.
Done. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed. Item 6, proclamation. There's a proclamation for Pat Corney. I'll give it to Bill and let you make sure it gets to the proper person. Do I have a motion for the proclamation? So moved.
Baldwin, support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Consent agendas, items A through E.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve items 7A through 7E on the consent agenda.
Support Rushing.
Discussion on any of this? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Standing committee, I'm going to start with David.
I have one thing. Huff Road finally got open. Thank you to Warren Sawicki, the Road Commission, and Dan Lowers and Shane Hernandez.
Very good. Bill Great-Top.
No report this week.
Howard Heidemann.
Just one item. I attended the advisory board for the health department, and they're still struggling with testing. Number one, they don't have a sole source for testing, so they have to send it out. Some of the results come back within 3 days. Other results take anywhere from 5 to 7 days. And at $100 a pop, it's a real headache. On the other hand, to get out those daily reports to the community, there's obviously a lag time until they get the information back from the labs. One other thing, in terms of tracing, when they have a patient that is COVID and they try to trace and alert people, it takes about all of their resources just to do 5 new cases. Any more than 5, they struggle. It's really a challenge. And the third thing, which is kind of good news, the community college, St. Clair County Community College, has contacted them about setting up a public health connection down at the community college. And they will provide the location and resources. And all we have to do is provide personnel to run a public health department down there.
Yeah,
It sounds like
they're going to pay for that too, Howard. That's actually on our agenda this evening, item M. So,
yeah. Anyway.
We're going to move on. Greg McConnell.
I'll take a pass.
Pass. Georgia.
I can pass this week.
I'm going to pass. No citizens wishing to address the board at time. Unfinished business. Let's move into new business. Item A.
Chairman, at this time, I move to approve the disbursements in the amount of $8,690,712.20.
Done. Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner McConnell,
Yes.
Commissioner Rushing,
Yes.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Greatop,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidemann,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes. Item B, the 2021 Title IV Child Parent Legal.
Move to approve fiscal year 21 Title 4-E Child and Parent Legal Representation Grant intent to apply in the amount of $63,130.34.
Support McConnell.
Second, anyone?
Support McConnell.
Okay, discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item C, the contract approval request.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I move to adopt a resolution approve sponsor contract Michigan Department of Transportation Office of Aeronautics for the process of taxiway lighting reconstruction in the total amount of $70,700.
Support Rushing.
Discussion. Roll call.
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Commissioner Greatop,
Yes.
Commissioner McConnell, Commissioner Rushing,
Yes.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidemann,
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes. Item D, the contract approval request.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I move to approve the professional engineering sponsor contract with Meat Hunt Incorporated for the design process of the taxiway lighting Bravo reconstruction in the amount of $79,708.46.
Done. Discussion. Roll call.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Commissioner Greatop,
Yes.
Commissioner McConnell,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidemann,
Yes.
Commissioner Rushing,
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes. Item E, the county parks painting contract.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I move to award a contract for paint Little's Park North Exhibit Barns, Columbus Park White Barn, and Silo, clean and seal the Fort Gratiot pavilions to East Painting in the amount of $29,647.48.
Support
Second,
McConnell.
Heidemann.
Discussion. Roll call.
Commissioner Greatop,
Yes.
Commissioner Rushing,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Commissioner McConnell,
Yes.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidemann, Chairman Bone.
Yes. Item F, the Biddles County Park Community Center replacement.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to move to award a contract for the removal and replacement of floor, tile, and installation of wall tile in the Goodell Park Community Center restrooms to Ropesh Brothers in the amount not to exceed $25,325.
Support McConnell.
Rushing.
Roll call.
Commissioner Heidemann,
Yes.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Greatop,
Yes.
Commissioner Rushing,
Yes.
Commissioner McConnell,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes. Item G, the landfill paving project.
Mr. Chairman, I would at this time move to award the landfill concrete installation project to Raymond Excavating Company in the amount of $41,462.30.
Support. Discussion. Roll call.
Who supported it?
Done. Done.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidemann,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Commissioner Rushing,
Yes.
Commissioner McConnell,
Yes.
Commissioner Greatop, Chairman Bohm.
Yes. Item H, Local Emergency Planning Committee. Appointments.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I move to appoint the below listed individuals to the Local Emergency Planning Committee. Do you want me to read all of those?
No.
All right.
I support McConnell.
Okay. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Item I, the Committee and Homeland Security appointments.
At this
That's bylaw review.
to approve the revisions of the Homeland Security and Council bylaws and local committee bylaws.
Support McConnell.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Item J, the private hangar lease.
Move to approve the Street Council consent of owner form. Romtads, to Marty and Rello.
Rushing.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Court grant renewal application.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the Michigan Drug Court Grant Program application and Office application for the Recovery Court in the amount of $4,893.52 for a term of 1 through 30/21.
Did I get a second?
Second, Heidemann.
Discussion. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Oh, resolution 2011.
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I move to adopt Resolution 20-11, St. Clair County Declaration Against Any Form of Rape in Favor of Social Equity and Justice.
Baldwin, support.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Item M, the agreement with the community college.
Approve the agreement with St. Clair County Community College for Health Services college year in the amount of $90,000.
Support. Done. Discussion. Roll call.
Commissioner Heidemann. Commissioner Rushing.
Yes.
Commissioner McConnell.
Yes.
Commissioner Dunn.
Yes.
Commissioner Greatop.
Yes.
Commissioner Baldwin.
Yes.
Chairman Bohm.
Yes. Item N, the first responders hazard pay.
Chairman, at this time, move to approve first responder hazard pay premium program application in the amount of $213,000.
Support McConnell.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed. Item 12, administrators report.
We are going to be applying for a second round of CARES funding. The hazard pay grant application you approved this evening is the first one, and the second round of funding is actually due tomorrow. However, we're still working on the final calculations. It will reimburse all public health and public safety payroll related to COVID for the months of April and May. Working with the state, they didn't put out guidance until late last Thursday, and the application is due tomorrow. However, their guidance says that all public safety and public health payroll is eligible, not just specific employees. So we've been doing that calculation, and we anticipate applying for approximately $4 million. One of the caveats with that is we have sheriff contracts with local units. So those employees that are paid for from a township contract, we either can't claim reimbursement for them, or we reimburse the local units for their portion. So we are going to submit under the grant application for reimbursement, and then we will be crediting back all of the local units for their portion of it. Once we receive approval and what amount we receive. So everybody that applies will receive something, but depending on how many applications that the state receives, we might only receive 60%, 80%. It'll be prorated based on how much funds are available. One other thing we did learn about that is the governor did or the legislature did release this CARES funding, but as part of their budget process, we will not be receiving our August revenue sharing payment. They're kind of using the CARES funding to replace our revenue sharing payment. So that is about $918,000 we will not be receiving in revenue sharing, and we're unsure what our rest of the payments for the year will look like. So we're still kind of waiting on guidance for that. It appears that we should break even in all this and possibly come out ahead, but it's difficult because there's so many different funding sources and rules changing. So we will keep you updated. We also were told there's going to be another round of CARES funding where we're eligible for $440,000 through CDBG funds. So we will be looking into how those funds can be used as well. Our workshare program will be ending next week for all the employees that are participating. That is when the federal supplement ends. So we will go back to a regular schedule after next week, all the departments that were participating. Our savings from that is about approximately $500,000 for the 2 months that in the departments that participated. And last, our audit is substantially complete. As you probably recall, we did file a 30-day extension. So we have the drafts and everything done, and we hope to have final copies by next week. Any questions?
Any questions for Carrie? Yeah, motion and second for administrator's report.
So moved. Done.
Support McConnell.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, item 13, miscellaneous business.
Mr. Chairman, I have one quick thing. Referring back to item 11G, I wanted to make a comment and I forgot, so I'm going to bring it up now. But Raymond Excavating took that paving bid for $41,000, and I just wanted to point out the fact that Hutch Paving was the highest bid at $112,000. We're looking at almost 3 times the cost to do that same job. And I want to point out that reason why we do competitive bidding the way we do here at the county. I just think it's interesting from 41,000 all the way to 112,000, same project.
Okay, very good. Any other miscellaneous business? Motion to receive and file.
Mr. Chairman, I move to receive and file payments that were sent to the commissioner that relate to any other information presented.
Support Rushing.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 15, adjournment. Motion to adjourn. No, done.
Support McConnell.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned. Take care, everyone. Thanks again, everybody.